Say, have you ever wondered about the value of honesty? The value of being direct with your thoughts. Because there is certain positive and negative value to it. It simplifies things. It can simplify your side of the interaction with someone. But at the same time, I think I may have been proven that I may have been proven to be a little bit mistaken in the straightforwardness of my introspection sharing, so to speak. Like there is that funny example, for example, of explaining to one person that yes, I'm wondering if I perhaps have the tendency to objectify people, and not treat them like as legitimate persons, like in every interaction, or like in the interactions that I would want to be deep like that. And apparently this or so it seems, at least, this amount of shared freely, somewhat liberally shared somewhat liberally shared introspection may have been taken a little bit too literally, perhaps. It kind of has been like reverberating back as echoes to me, like over the span of weeks, and you never quite know when you're interacting like with a somewhat intelligent and somewhat fancy person, when they're applying the blade of sarcasm and when they are actually not joking around. Yes. Yeah. So. I have just watched, just today, not just a few hours ago. Better part of the day ago, as a matter of fact. I watched and listened to, but also watched the Arch's playthrough of something somebody's coffin. Something cannibalism adventure, and Laylee and Andy Andrews or Andy's and that other character. I bad with memorizing titles, apparently, but it is a kind of a tale of different degrees of being emotionally detached, or perhaps quite alien to the concept of emotions. Yes, as the topic of sociopathy and psychopathy and psychopathy. Yes, I think that's how you call those things. And that combined with the recent conversations and thinkings made me ruminate through a suggestion that perhaps I would be better off if I moderated my honesty a little bit more and tried to approach people more cleverly instead. not necessarily objectifyingly, but perhaps like more being more aware of what possible interpretations, unintended interpretations, can happen as a result of me kind of randomly blubbering things a little bit too carelessly, perhaps. Yes. The obvious reaction would be to like, no, you should keep being yourself. You should keep being like honest and like straightforward. And well, it might produce some miscommunications, but you should be able to like straighten them out, and it's a value in itself. Yes, straighten them out completely. Perhaps not. I am inclined, or perhaps becoming increasingly convinced that straightening out some misinterpretations, or perhaps slight overinterpretations of somebody's directness, that could perhaps be bordering on the part of the spectrum called impossibility, yes. And to this end, I am frequently led to wonder and indeed ponder whether I am so good or so bad at social interaction. Because I think I'm kind of like an awkward in-between. Like I'm kind of both. Which could be said to be the default state of things for most people, but no. I think I might be a little bit more special in this aspect. Oh, you always want to feel like a special snowflake, don't you? Sometimes perhaps justifiably. But yes. Also, incidentally, testing out a different lens this time. Well, why am I pointing at the light? It is almost midnight, incidentally, yes. But this is Yashica 50 millimeters. The DX? Wait a second. Yes, DX 50 millimeters. Yeah. It's it has a little bit different set of peculiarities to the previously shown or featured Helios. It has the kind of fun rings to it. Yeah, which have been the power of which has been engaged throughout this video, yes, to a varying extent. If I aim it away from the camera, then this would be kind of the, well, overblown but more pure way of seeing me, yes. Yeah. But we are sticking to this one. This is how I set my exposures and stuff. I don't want to A, go and fiddle with the camera right now in the middle of the recording, and or B, look like a ghost. Yeah, So, do I have anything more to add? Probably not. Should I be uploading this non-content? I don't know. I'm not sure if I have managed to include any actually useful thoughts here, but I am kinda going in the direction of attempting to be a little bit more regular with these pseudo-rantings, if only to perhaps, point number one, get a little bit better at talking and controlling my reclaiming the control over my digressions and over my varying trains of thought. Yes. And getting better with words, I think I mentioned that. There was supposed to be something. Oh, yes. Also as a tool for introspection. Well, introspection. During the act of talking. But also the possibility for me to get back to these videos later and kind of have a little bit more of an insight into my own self. Yeah. You could say that I do it this way because I'm too lazy to be writing a diary of some sort, but is this taking more effort than both more and less? I think I just like talking. At the same time, I also like the art of it's not calligraphy. Calligraphy. Now I'm going to be stumped as to where I should be putting the accent, yes. Calligraphy, I think. The art of calligraphy. Perhaps. It's also fun, yes. Writing by hand is... This is a topic for another dwelling that I should not be mixing in here. Quite likely. I actually wanted to try and add a little bit of that into some video creation, like some scribbling, some visuals of scribbling, because I'm getting a little bit fancier with the way that you write. It should be promoted. It is good. It is... I would dare say that it is good for your psyche, yes. For your, like, kind of... reharmonization, yes. Harmonize it. When the in-jokes become so in that hardly anyone beside you stands any slightest chance of understanding them, yes. That's where you perhaps should revise. Also, one good thing about such videos, they compel you to shave. I have hardly anything to shave off, but still, the random stuff keeps appearing in my face in a very disjointed and irregular fashion that is not applicable for really anything aesthetically. It's, yeah. Such set of genes, as they say. Anyway. I should experiment with a wide angle next time. I could do it in a very ridiculous fashion and in a less ridiculous fashion. We might we might see, yes. Another trait of mine is prolonging the procedure of saying goodbye. So I'm going to try and valiantly attempt to cut myself short or cut myself to an appropriate length. And wish you a productive time. Yes. Bye.